that, wait, one sec. That is exactly why, that's not really why, it's part of the reason why I didn't get bucket seats. The car next to me in the car park where I live, the car parks, I'm out of breath. The car park spaces are so close to each other that I struggle getting into the car. And if I had bucket seats, they would come up so high, I think I'd probably destroy my hamstrings getting in and out every time. So normally, and you just saw the procedure, I wind the window down. That allows me more room to get into the car, so I don't have to open the door as wide. And then I have to basically just squeeze through the tiny gap of the first notch of the door to get into the car. Anyway, I like to do this. Let the computer start up. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but the car goes da 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 da. It's quite cool. We'll let all the lights come on, and then let's start the engine. Also, you might have noticed I put the seat back there. So I always put the seat back when I get out the car so I don't destroy the bolsters. Again, that gives me more room when I need to get in and out. And then I pull the seat forwards. But anyway, let's not hit that pillar. There you go, look, pillar. I'll put some nice padding on there as well. I've gotten very good at parking in this spot. Famous last words. Anyway, hello and welcome to the video. So, I'm currently, it's about 8 in the morning, I'm driving and on my way to the Shell garage in Reading. I can't remember the address, there's loads of Shell garages. I've set up a Roadster app event on Roadster. If you're not on Roadster, download the app, follow me. Occasionally, it's where you can create events for car meets, convoys, etc, etc. So I've created a convoy. We're meeting at Shell Roadster and we're driving to Bell Sport and Classic. I think it's just up near Luton for the Charles and Dean meet. So yeah, it should be a good morning. There's going to be free pizza, drinks, lovely cars, simulator. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good day. Let's get going. Yeah.
Keep going, go to the right for the next field,
please. Starting to get a bit busy at Bell Sport. Some lovely cars rocking up. We'll go for a little tour around there in a bit. This is the crew so far.
I was going to write you yesterday, but it was late. I didn't want to wake you up.
Ooh, aroma. More people rocking up now. GTS and another 570 with a wing on it. I think this is the winner right here. That's quite mad. We've got an F40, a 918 and an Enzo in one video clip. Don't see that very often.
Two different generations of the same car, essentially.
This is Stuart, by the way. Subscribe to his channel. We're just talking about F40 versus 918 and Enzo. you would pick F40 over the 3,
Yes. And then the 918.
and then the
Over the
918 over the Enzo.
Yeah.
But why is that?
Because the 918 is the newer car. It's the same car of different generations.
See, I was just saying off camera, I feel like there's more stone chips, not stone chips, like the sound of the stones going through the footwell and stuff in the Enzo would make it more raw, yeah, over the 918.
But I'd have the F40 over it because it's more, that's like the raw track car. The 918 and the Enzo are a bit more GT car.
Yeah, fair.
Like they're both, you would my class as hypercars, right? But the 918 does it better.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
the F40's on its own, it's the track monster.
This will be like so visceral.
Yeah.
So Stuart's got if you didn't know, he's got a 3RS.1 in Voodoo Blue. You think that's stiff? That would be completely, yeah.
Completely.
Right, it's been an absolutely fantastic morning down at Bell Sport and Classic. Big thanks to the guys at Charles and Dean for arranging it. It's been brilliant. Free pizza, you know, how can you turn that down? Before I go, it's been great, first of all, just chatting to everyone. It's been lovely. All the car events are usually great just from a social perspective. But before I go, I realised I haven't really given you a proper walk around tour of what's here today. So let's have a quick whistle stop tour and get back in the car. I think we're going to go for a little hoon with some of the other guys. Kind of need to do some driving, enjoy the car, right? So let's do a little quick tour. So I will openly say that my classic knowledge is not that good. Anything basically pre-2010, I'm not that great with. So if I get anything wrong, I do apologise. I obviously know what this is. This is an Enzo, and I don't think this is a Bell Sport and Classic stock car, if that makes sense. It's not one for sale. I think this is an owner who is here today, has arrived in this because what gives it away? Well, there's a dog rag in there as well. So if this belongs to Bell Sport, then yeah. This is basically the Ferrari corner. This is all stock. We've got a Challenge Stradale, we've got another one over here, and some other racy stuff too. Yeah, I bet these are absolutely exhilarating to drive. Like, look at this proper race car. I bet, yeah, I would love to have a ride in one of these one day. Well, there is basically, actually, there is a 458 kind of track setup car owned by the guys at Charles and Dean. So they were giving people rides at Supercar Fest, and maybe one day I can get a ride in this as well, because again, I think it's basically kind of set up the same way as that one over there. Proper race car. We've also got Tom today. This is the Charles and Dean Defender. Very nice. Front entrance. And then in here, we've got a simulator. Yet to have a go. But from my normal simulator, I have been on a simulator before, and I find simulators very, very hard to drive just because there's no sense of real world speed. So I never know how hard to press the brake coming into a corner. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing, so well done. P1, very, very lovely. And then, yeah, a 330. I did not just read the sign here, but it's opened up the engine bay. You can see the lovely engine inside. Let's see what else we've got around here. Tom TGE, his SLS that he's arrived in today. And then there's another plethora of cars which obviously belong to Bell Sport. So let's keep walking around. Some restoration stuff going on in here. And then a lovely coloured 911 Carrera of some sort. Again, I don't know my classics that well, but this is like it's almost like a minty green. It's not quite mint, it's a bit darker. It's a Carrera RS. There you go. Absolutely lovely. Let's keep walking around. So I think Bell Sport and Classic are kind of one of Charles and Dean's customers. The C&D HQ isn't far from here, so that's probably why they have set up a meet today at Bell Sport. But yeah, lovely stock GT2. And then at the back here we've got a Speciale. Oh, there's Josh. Hello Josh, we haven't seen your car yet.
We're gonna go see it?
We will when we work our way all the way up to the back there. Oh, you've moved it. Oh, perfect. We can have a look. Hey, here's Stan. Seen him on the channel before. Lots of stock. Lots of cars from everyone at the meet today. So here's my GT4 that Josh from Auto ID is parked next to. We've also got Stan's M2 Comp. You guys have seen it on the channel before. My first time at Bedford was with Stan in this. He's done a lot of work thanks to the guys at Swift Performance. They've done a lot of work to this, and Josh has also had a lot of work done from Swift Performance. It's also got, this is the first time I've seen a Nosatec green wrap on it. It looks the nuts. This is so nice. He's really given it an online presence now. Kind of, there isn't anything that I've seen on social media that looks anything like this. So well done, Josh. Yeah, you've knocked it out of the park. Hello. I love that. This is the R8. Mick, I believe the owner is. He came down with us this morning in the Convoy. Safe drive, mate. Have a good one. Sounds lovely. Very nice. A few cars have left now. There were a few parked here before. We've got a GT2 RS with the Visac gold wheels in the best colour ever. GT silver. It's really nice actually. Maybe I'll move my car in a sec next to this and we can get a photo together. I actually haven't walked to the back of this yet. This will be my first time, so we can capture that all on camera. The reason I haven't walked up here is because it just looks so far away. But yeah, let's make our way up there and have a look. So, as the saying goes, always check the car park. We've got some more Ferraris. The first GR Yaris that I've seen today. Normally when you go to other car meets, there's always 20 GR Yarises. They're kind of like the M2 of the hot hatch crew. There's always an M2 at every car meet, and surprisingly, I haven't seen one today. And this is also the first GR Yaris that I've seen today. There's a 458 over there, and then most of the stuff has kind of left and gone home. So yeah, great turnout. Really enjoyed today. GT2 RS next to me. Good to go. Convoy crew. Stuart's just got a new exhaust on his 3RS, so I'm excited to hear that. Thank you, mate. Have a good one. See you later. And then Stan has an Akrapovic on his M2 Comp as well, so I'm sure that will sound good too. That sounds good. manual gearbox is so good. I don't have to think about putting the gear shifter into gear. I just push it into the direction of the gear I want it to be in, and it always finds the right gear. I want to drop down to third, I just push it. I don't have to almost deliberately slot it in. It's so good. What a road! Oh, I'm going to downshift to second here just for the sake of it. Oh. Second. Oh. My brakes are going to be hot. Alright, I've now finally made it home. It's now 4 o'clock, so it's been a super duper long day. A fantastic day though, really good morning. As usual, it was great to chat to all the people there that I don't get to see very often unless I'm at a car meet. The hoon with Stuart's 3RS and Stan's M2 comp was fantastic. I feel like I've gotten so used to changing gear now with that manual gearbox. It's absolutely brilliant. I've gotten so used to driving this car now, it's fantastic. So I'll have to take it out on track at some point and really push the limits and find the limits of the car. Anyway, if you got to this part of the video, thank you very much for sticking with me for this long. Comment, let me know what you think, let me know what your favorite car is. Do you enjoy vlog content, this kind of stuff? Let me know. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you later in the next video, which hopefully might be installing a Miltech onto the GT4. Oh, so if you stayed along till this long in the video, yeah, there you go, that's the next video. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'll see you later.